Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Rocket and we're jumping straight into the build here. Today we are building an apartment for a single dad and 3 girls. He's a little in over his head. As you can see, I already had a floor plan laid out. That's because my recording crashed as I was doing it. So I just deleted all the furniture. But we jumped right into this, and I will tell you, this apartment, actually, I had a little bit of help deciding what I was going to do, and what I mean by that is I was watching some YouTube, and I saw Lil Simsy a while ago doing a wheel spinner challenge, where she had created her own wheels, like spinning wheels, and put all the options in for the build, and let the spinner decide what she was going to build, and I did the same thing, except I made it a little easier to get a good build. And I'll just let you know the kind of things it decided. It decided the kind of house, the neighborhood, I got city living, the arts district, I believe, Culpeper apartment complex, number 17. So this is 17 Culpeper House. My budget was 100,000 simoleons, which was really good. I got really lucky. The main pack I was supposed to use in this build was Parenthood. The number of Sims I got was 4. And 1 bedroom, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. The parents' gender, well, I spun for the type of family, and I got an adult, a kid, and a kid. And the kids ended up being the 3 girls, which I also spun for. And the parents' gender got spun for, and it was a male. And I'm pretty sure that is all that I spun for. Yeah, that's all that I spun for. But we're getting into the build. Actually, we're already pretty far, and we're starting with the kids' rooms, actually. Before I had started building this, I had created the Sims in CAS. I had created the dad, and siblings. I imagine they were 3 triplets, and 2 of them were really similar, and the other one was super girly. One likes sports and one likes gardening and stuff, and they're a lot closer than the one who's a lot girlier. And they have separate bedrooms separated by a bathroom. And I really liked how this turned out. I actually built this a little while ago, last year, end of November around. So this is a pretty old build. I just had other builds that I've done, so I haven't gotten a chance to edit it or anything yet. But I finally had the chance, and that's why we're doing this. And for the single dad, I didn't really come up with much of a story for him. It was mainly focused around the kids, but the dad probably is separated from his wife or divorced. Maybe they haven't finalized it or anything. I'm not sure, but they're definitely not together. The kids probably get to still see their mom every weekend or something, but it's definitely not a live together big happy family kind of thing. This build actually did not take me very long. You can probably tell that this build, the video isn't as zooming around. You can tell what everything is doing. Mostly that's because this is only sped up times 8, which is really slow compared to what I normally do. Usually I do it around times 12, times 14, because my builds take around 3 hours to do. Usually this build only took me an hour, surprisingly. And while I started editing this, I didn't even realize it only took me that long. But I really sped through it. I got it done, and I really enjoyed the process. But we're just adding lots of clutter in the kids' rooms. The family area, the big open space, doesn't have as much clutter, but it's still kind of cluttered. As you can see, I'm sticking true to my word. I'm using a lot of Parenthood in this pack. The dad definitely tries to spend as much time with his kids as he can. Maybe he is worried that something's going to happen to him. Maybe he was diagnosed with some sort of like maybe cancer or disease like that, and he just wants to spend as much time with his kids as he can. So he's definitely more of a family guy. I'm doing my microwave trick again, where I size down the microwave and put it under this Parenthood shelf unit. I've done that a lot, actually, way more than I think I should have. But it's definitely one of my favorite tricks. There's also a lot of blue in this build. Dad probably loves blue. Really calming. Lots of blue appliances. His bedroom has a lot of blue furniture. The seats are blue in like the kitchen. Sorry, not the kitchen, the dining room. I'm not sure about the couches, but I also add this divider. I don't remember why I did that. I just decided to do that. And then I add these paintings on the wall that at the time of this build I had just discovered. Like, I didn't even know they existed. But ever since that build I've started to use them a lot. But yeah. We're moving on to the living room, and like I said, I don't remember how this turns out. I think I might use these two couches and like make them into a corner seat, kind of, by combining them. I tried to make sure the pillows don't overlap, and then I wish we had like corner console tables or something, because I've seen them. They do exist, but we just don't have any. So I took this tiny living one, I think, and I just put it on the corner. It's definitely a really cramped living room. I imagine they like to like hop over the back of the couch to get into the like living room area instead of walking around, so they don't bang their leg. Like, just rambunctious kind of people. Like, crazy. And I imagine they have like family movie nights where they watch shows every like Friday night when they get back from school or something. Something like that. This middle area is where the dining room ends up being. It's kind of cramped, and it leaves the hallway kind of open. And I don't really enjoy how the chairs are back to back from like the bar and the dining room. But it's just how it ended up. So yeah, and I end up adding this cute rug underneath the sporty kids desk and the botanist, I don't know what I was trying to say, the botanist. And like I said, there's lots of blue in this build. What I used to like doing, and still kind of do, is going through debug and finding these place settings from Parenthood, because like with Parenthood you can have kids set the table, and I thought it would be really cute if like the table was always set, the kids were always doing it, so that whenever family dinner day or family dinner like part of the week comes around, they can all sit together. The entryway has a lot of books. I do believe it includes a nook, and I know when I show my dad this video, because we watched them together, he's gonna be like, oh look, another nook. Yeah, it's another nook, because I love them, and I think it's a really cute one. I really enjoyed how it turned out. I don't think I've ever used that Parenthood seat before. It was definitely a first for me, and we just make the bedroom. I add this cats and dogs bed, I believe. I think it stays as this bed for the dad, and a rug from I don't know which pack, honestly. Excuse me. Sorry. I had a mirror from university or kids' room stuff, I believe, and a fireplace in the parents' bedroom. With this kind of bedroom, you wouldn't expect there to be a fireplace in the room or even a TV, but I did also think that whenever the kids have gone to bed, the dad will come into this room and he will maybe watch like movies as well again, or he'll cry about his ex-wife or something. I'm not really sure, but he also likes to spend a lot of time in his room. I imagine that like family support comes from the mom, so he doesn't have to work as hard. But the build is almost over. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a very short one, Peace.